All right, thank you for putting a more appropriate top on. And so, I'm sorry?
As far as for missing my appointments, I have a real appointment after this, and it's great, that's on Zoom.
That's okay. All right, counsel, as to the pretrial.
Yes, Your Honor, I was able to pre-try this matter at the time that the client is here.
Ah, yes, the moment of gratitude. Thank you for wearing something more appropriate. Gotta love how courtroom fashion doubles as a plot twist. Pro tip, dress like your future depends on it because, well, it kinda does.
Please, loitering where drugs are illegally kept and the possession of drug paraphernalia is going to be dismissed.
Please raise your right hand. I swear from testimony about to this guy be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
Yes, sir.
All right, and you heard the plea that your attorney placed on the record, correct?
Yes.
And as to count one, ordering or drugs are kept, used, or stored, how do you plead?
Guilty.
You've gone over your advice rights with your attorney, correct?
Yes.
And as to that document, you read and understood each of those rights prior to signing it, correct?
Yes, sir.
You also understand by entering into a plea, you'll be waiving some of those rights, specifically your trial and appellate rights.
Yes.
You also understand the possible penalty as a result of your plea, whether in this matter, in this court, any other court, or administrative agency.
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's break this down. She's pleading guilty to a drug-related charge, but notice how the judge walks her through waiving her rights. That's not just a formality, it's making sure the defendant can't later claim she didn't understand what was happening. In court, clarity equals protection.
And knowing all that, you still want to continue with your plea.
Yes.
Has anybody promised you anything, threatened you, or coerced you in any way for you to enter into a plea?
No.
Counsel, if you can please pardon your client.
Sure. Mrs. R, were you in the city of Wyandotte on August 18th of this year?
Yes.
On that date and time, were you stopped by police for jaywalking?
Yes.
Did you have a crack pipe on your person?
Yes.
And you know that was illegal to have?
Yes.
Satisfied, Your Honor?
The court is also satisfied the plea is knowing, voluntary, and factually accurate. The court will accept your plea. To count one, dismiss count two. For the plea agreement, and we'll schedule this matter for sentencing on September 28th.
Would that be in person, Your Honor?
Yes,
Very good.
at 9 a.m. Ma'am, if you've been testing, correct?
Today's gonna be my first day. It was the earliest availability that they had.
What? The earliest availability, you should be calling every day to get.
Well, I have a courtesy call with a sponsor that I can text to all the time. But they're gonna get me scheduled with everything else today.
I'm thoroughly
You're
confused.
gonna need to stop in a probation. That's not. You were supposed to their testing.
You were supposed to have stopped the probation on August 18th. Did you do that?
Felt like we're done. I didn't know I was supposed to.
Ma'am, when you were arraigned on August 18th, I indicated that, you had to post a $5,000 10% bond. You had to participate in random testing because you weren't to use any alcohol or drugs unless prescribed. How did you think you're going to get set up for that random testing?
I thought I was gonna get everything in the mail.
No, that's why I indicated, and I know I indicated that because I wrote it on here. Defendant to stop at probation to set up random testing. So you posted your bond and you walked on out.
Yeah, I thought I was gonna get them when I started that in the mail, as well as my Zoom appointment.
I'll ensure, Your Honor, that she stops in a probation thing, so.
Ma'am, if you're tested today, what's in your system?
So, she's admitting she used weed and coke 2 days ago while out on Bondan, thought everything starts after her first drug test. That's like saying, I thought the diet starts after the buffet. You can feel the judge's patience thinning like cheap paper towels.
Weed and possibly coke.
Right. I can tell because you can't even sit still. You can't even stand still. When's the last time you used either one of those?
Yesterday, at least 2 days ago, coke.
Are you going to tell me you don't recall this court telling you you're not to possess or consume any alcohol or drugs unless prescribed?
I thought I was gonna get everything mail when it started.
Wait, what?
I thought I was gonna get everything like that, drawings and everything in the mail.
Ma'am, do you recall me telling you you were not allowed to use any alcohol or drugs unless prescribed? What's that?
No, I thought that was gonna start the day the drawing started, with the testing.
No, ma'am. No, that started that day. When you were released from jail, you were not to use any of those substances unless prescribed. And I'm going to presume you don't have a prescription for coke and you don't have one for marijuana either.
No.
And had you read the document, ma'am, your pretrial release, it also indicates on there that you're not to use any alcohol, marijuana, or illegal controlled substances. Did you read that?
No. I just read it to see what my court date was.
And this document's 2.5 pages. You didn't read any of it. We don't just want to waste paper and ink. It's a purpose for you to review it and follow the court's orders.
Let me ask you how many of you actually read the fine print on official documents. Be honest. This right here, classic example of why you should. Because in court, I didn't read it won't get you sympathy. It might get you jail time.
Why should I not revoke your bond right now? And you can sit in jail until your next court date.
I didn't know, I'm trying to get everything right on track. I'm gonna be starting rehab today.
You're going to be starting what?
I'm gonna be starting rehab today.
Rehab? Is that yes?
Yes.
Where's that?
Hero? Oh, in Taylor?
Okay, so it's not inpatient,
No.
it's outpatient.
Yes, I'm also gonna be able to get my management license, because my mom just bought a food truck for me to get work.
When's the last time you worked?
2 years ago, a year ago,
Why haven't you worked in a year?
I don't really have an excuse.
Counsel,
why should I not revoke your client's bond at this
Your Honor,
point?
she does have a very strong family support. Her mother's in the courtroom here today. She did indicate to me that she is going to be in outpatient rehab. She's either going to be working full-time here in the near future or enrolling in school. She did graduate high school a few years ago, and she wants to enroll herself into college courses. I think this was just a simple misunderstanding. Moving forward, it's not going to be an issue. She did appear here today. She did assure me that she would be appearing in all future court dates.
Why did you say that you're testing today? Because that was the first available time that you could get an appointment. Where's that at, testing?
Oh, rehab, because I'm seeing my dear to test.
I'm gonna tell you, ma'am. I told you, and it was written in your documentation, that you chose not to read.
I thought everything's gonna be sent in the mail when everything started.
So you thought you could just use whatever substance you wanted to use until the first time you were testing? That doesn't even make any sense.
Boom. There it is. Bond revoked. And the judge doesn't hold back. She laid it out verbally and in writing. At this point, it's not a misunderstanding, it's a meltdown. Watching someone fumble a second chance in real time, it's hard to watch hand yet, impossible to look away.
So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to indicate that I'm going to revoke your bond. No, ma'am. Ma'am, I don't have you identified for the record.
It was a genuine mistake, ma'am.
Yeah, no, it wasn't. It wasn't a genuine mistake. I verbally told you on the record, it's written in your documents that you chose not to read. You had much notice that you're not allowed to use that. First of all, it's a condition of bond. Second of all, it's illegal for you to use cocaine anyway. But you violated this court's order.
Your Honor, I would simply just be asking for some leniency here. She was open and honest with you instead of lying. She told me the truth. Hopefully it's not going to happen again.
It won't.
Well, I'm glad that she told me the truth because actually I was going to find out anyway. This would have been tested right here in the courtroom, in the courthouse. The court's going to revoke your bond. We're going to amend the sentencing date to be September 11th. So it's not all the way to the end of September. Somebody will interview you back in the jail. Yes, ma'am?
I really didn't understand that story. I am trying to do my contract, I promise. I'm re-enrolling in college. I'm starting a job.
If your mom's the one that read you the court date, you're telling me she didn't read you all the other conditions?
This is really distraught. And I thought, since I didn't get anything in the mail yet, and I started rehab today, I want one last chance to get it out of my system. And I know that was wrong.
It was.
I know.
It was.
I really want to do anything again. Please don't do that.
Ma'am, for your own safety, the court's going to revoke your bond. In addition to violating this court's order.
If I started inpatient rehab today, would that change that?
Ma'am, I'm not bartering with you. If you wanted inpatient rehab, you certainly could have participated before right now. You want inpatient rehab so you're not going to jail.
I do want to get better. That's not entirely true.
Okay, then I will have you tethered to inpatient treatment through the Wayne County Jail. So you can still get your inpatient treatment. All right, they're going out this door. Thank you. Somebody will be back there to interview you regarding your sentencing. No, ma'am. No, ma'am, you're going this way. You're going this way.
Have a secret.
You want the inpatient treatment, we're doing that for you.
I told you the truth, I didn't even notice me get touched.
Ma'am,
Please, I'm
ma'am, you're going to get your inpatient treatment.
And just like that, rehab's no longer a choice, it's courted. Here's the real takeaway. The system will give you options, but it won't wait forever. Comment below, do you think the judge made the right call, revoking her bond? Or should she have had one more chance?
We're going to go off the record for a moment.